Okay, before we start, I need to correct some things about my ideal Edward. I was in a rush while making that video, so I don't really bothered about his backstory. So his story goes like this. He's built in 1887 and arrived on Sodor in 1914 and become the Wellsworth and Sudbury Railways main express engine. He's taken the fast passenger services between Brandon and Tidmouth, but in 1923 the Northwestern Railway formed, Gordon arrived, and the Wild Nor'Wester Express service is also formed. Edward had not been used for a few months after, but he's let out eventually, and now, an older engine, he's taking the loco stopping services on the Brandon branch line. Right, now for the moment that you all been waiting for. Let's move on to Thomas. I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't have any issues with Thomas being an E2. I don't care about their age, I don't care about their size, and I don't care how unsuccessful they are. The reason why my ideal Thomas is a LBSC E4 is simply because I just want to. I just love how the E4s look. That long coal bunker and a tall funnel, it's just amazing. But Daniel, you might say, really? 1897 and 1903? Isn't that too old for Thomas? Yes, I also think that at first, but then I thought, why do I even care how old the engine is? It's about the character, how old the character is, and Thomas is really a young engine. And if you think about it, the age works really random in Thomas and Friends universe. Emily, for example, is 7 years older than Edward, and Toby is only a year younger than Thomas. But that's enough about age thing. What about the backstory I created for my ideal Thomas? So the story is Thomas is the last member of his class, number 5A2, built in 1903, but when he's first built, he was faceless, and he only became sentient when he arrived on the island of Sodor in 1915. At first, he's put to work on the Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway, but later, in 1917, he's reallocated to Sodor and Mainland Railway to help with the construction work. In 1923, when the Northwestern Railway is finally formed, Thomas becomes a station pilot at Tidmouth. And the rest of the story goes as the same as the original. James arrived and crashed on his first day of work. However, the only difference is that this is happened in 1925 in my universe, and Thomas rescued him and got his branch line. And from that day on, the Northwestern Railway's number 1, named after former Lord High Chancellor of Great Britain, is working on the Farquhar branch line with his 2 coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. So, that's my take on the world's most famous blue tank engine, Northwestern Railway's number 1, Thomas Beckett. If you want to see more of my ideal TTTE characters, leave your wishes in the comments which character you want to see next. Goodbye.